Yes, we are live on YouTube. Those who can join us via YouTube can catch us there. We are already live on YouTube. Thank you very much. Good evening, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much for joining about the updates going on. I know most of you had a lot of questions, and it is time we talk about everything that you wanted to know. So it's going to be an interactive 30 minutes conversation with you guys regarding everything going on. How are you doing with your trading? How is everything running? This is a live presentation or a live update going on regarding the updates going on. So I think we should keep it in the within the limit so that we don't go off topic, so that we can cover a lot. So thank you very much. I think those on Zoom, those on YouTube, we are all up and running. We are all up and running. We are up and running. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I don't know if you still have the live feed. If you still have the live feed on Zoom, please give me a thumbs up. Show me that you're still having me on the camera. If you don't have me, let me know so that I try to fix a few things here. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think we are good to go. I'm trying. Okay, I think those on Zoom, you're going to have issues with with the live view, but you can catch me up on YouTube. I think those on YouTube have a clear view. Uh, Thanks those watching from Cameroon. I'm so glad to have you here. I have so many people here watching live, live on YouTube, and those watching on Zoom. So I'm going to be, I'm not going to be talking about the Communique 19, Communique 31.1, the my upgrade points. I had so many questions regarding my upgrade points. These with the leaders. I think this was cancelled. I don't need to discuss this. It was cancelled. For now, it is not applicable anywhere. Let's talk about the Communique that we have. Communique 29.1 that was dated 22nd October. So this is also an important announcement on recharge and withdrawals. I think you have all questions regarding recharge and withdrawals. This recharge and withdrawals. I've received several questions on my YouTube channel, my WhatsApp, and I was forced to come up in this live stream to talk about this so that you can also have an opportunity to understand or to elaborate and make it clear to those who didn't understand what the company meant when it was talking about this. So, uh, first of all, I'm going to summarize a little bit. Point number one, recharge and withdraw. All service centers and members in Benin, Burkina Faso, Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, and Togo with immediate effect of this communique or charges of CHY points, be it in BTC, mobile money, bank payments, and so on and so forth, has to be done via the respective country representatives. I think some of you are already used to this. You've been recharging your accounts via your service centers. So it is not something that is caring. It is not something new. Some of us have been doing this for some good period of time. So brothers and sisters watching me, if your issue is all about the communique regarding withdrawals and recharge via your service centers, it is very important to know that it is for your best. It is for your best, because if these service centers means they have been powered to carry on the business on the behalf of the company. So Failure to recharge the CHY points with the above mentioned country representatives and warehouse centers in Benin, Burkina Faso, Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, Togo will result in respective service centers and members unable to make withdrawals from the country representatives. What does it mean? It is encouraging team building and working together. So let your service center understand who you are, know you, and what you're doing in the service center. It also increases on the security of our assets when it comes to withdrawals. So I think this has no issues. If you can recharge via the service center, it is very okay. Let's try to make good use of that. We shall not find issues when it comes to withdrawals. If you recharge via the service centers, you can most definitely find it easy for you to withdraw via the service center because there is constant flow within the service of income of funds within the service centers. So let's look at point 2. When you recharge from a company, you can only withdraw in BTC from the company. That means the company is centralizing on payments via Bitcoins for those who recharge via BTC. If you're thinking of recharging your accounts, joining the business via BTC, that means you will forever withdraw via BTC. You'll not be able to withdraw via mobile money. You'll not be able to withdraw via MomoPay. You'll not be able to withdraw via the bank or other methods of withdrawal you have regarding with your service centers. Brothers and sisters watching me, withdrawal methods are applicable in different service centers depending on how they're handling their things on their end. It is not a must that they must pay you cash on this and this and that. They make special arrangements for you so that they make business easy for you to carry on. The easier you can access your funds, the more you love the business. So I think we should make best use of them so that we cannot find difficulties when it comes to the time of we are enjoying our profits from our 10 to 12 days tradings or daily profits we make from team building. So that is one of the most important things that we should also look at. Had you recharged the BTC from the company, you may not be able to withdraw cash or mobile money from the service centers, but you withdraw via BTC. If you send Bitcoins to the company and your account is credited with BTC so that you can activate and start trading, you'll forever withdraw via Bitcoins. Point number 3, recharge in Ghana applicable to all service centers and members in Ghana. With immediate effect, all the communiques or recharges of points in BTC, cash, mobile money, bank payments has to be done via country representatives. It is the same thing that we saw in Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, and other countries I mentioned earlier in point number 1. It is the same thing happening in Ghana, where the headquarters are located for Chy Mall in Africa. So you are supposed to go to country representatives if you want to recharge your accounts, if you want to activate your accounts and start trading with Chy Mall. And this in Ghana, it is Honorable Henry Jacobs and his assistant, Madame Helena Sam. So please contact the above honorables before you make any payment. Try to contact them, let them know that you're making any payment so that they can be aware of your transactions for a quicker service. So do not blame others if you do not do this, which results in losses of your assets. So this is very important. I had to communicate to you guys so that we don't find issues and comments on the YouTube videos telling this happened. I always get these comments coming in that I try to recharge my account with Bitcoins, but I send the link or the hash transactions to upload my transaction in BTC after 3 days. The company only says you have to send this link to them so that they credit your account within 3 days. So if you go beyond 3 days, it is not responsible for that. So if you understand how this really works, you'll not be disappointed. Get to know the basics. The basics, once you have them on your fingertips, this business is going to be very amazing. It is going to be one of the sweetest business you have taken part. So the withdrawals, number 4, withdrawals applicable to all service centers and members in all countries. Withdrawals applicable to all service centers and members in all countries. Please be reminded that the withdrawals can only be done via your member system and back office weekly. Maximum limit apply and standard withdrawal charges apply as well. The standard withdrawal charges we've been having are still 5%. It has not changed. It has not changed from 5%, and the maximum withdrawal limit, I know most people have been saying when they saw this, maybe they didn't know about it, but for the time I've been in this business in over 17 months, maximum withdrawal in an account has been $400 weekly. So that means you can resume withdrawing after 7 days so that you can carry on with your trading. This has been happening if you or however, there are always other ways we have been doing it. You can transfer to your second account or another account and try to withdraw. So it is not something new. Maybe you were not aware about it, but we've been operating like this for the past months. With maximum withdrawal has been there, and then the withdrawal charges have been standard. So take note of that. To throw more light on this, they had suggested an issue of 10% to be in upgrade points, but it was cancelled. Leaders came up and had a discussion with a company, and this was scrapped off. It is not applicable anymore. So you still have the 5% withdrawal charge and receive the rest of the BTC or your money when you make a withdrawal from your back office. Number 5, withdrawals through P2P. This is very important, those watching me right now. Withdrawals via P2P. Withdrawals via P2P. Applicable to all service centers and members in all countries. Please be reminded that withdrawals can be done via service center leaders with their agreement. That is very important. Please take note of that. It must be. It is not a must that they must pay, because there is a standard withdrawal process for those who recharge via BTC. You can receive from the company and so on. So if you recharge with the service centers, withdrawals can be paid by the company, by the service center with the agreement. Let me give you an example of Mr. Wealth in Nigeria. Mr. Wealth has a standard way of paying his people in the bank or via mobile money. I know the way he does it. So it is an arrangement. You transfer points from your account to his account. You let him know, so that you can receive money. You can receive that day. He can communicate that you will receive the next day or the following day, because after all, withdrawing from BTC with the company, minimum is 3 days, so that you can receive in your Bitcoin wallet. So it is an arrangement. So if you get the next day from your service center, please don't be disappointed. They are also trying their best to serve you. It is an arrangement they put up to help you access your funds. So the withdrawals can only be done once a week. Maximum withdrawal. P2P has not been having a maximum withdrawal. We were able to transfer from one account to another, irrespective of the number of dollars you are transferring from one account to another. But this time around, the company has put a limit on the number, on the amount you can transfer from your account to another account in a maximum of in a period of 7 days, and the charges, the withdrawal charges are going to be applicable at the same time. Will not be you will not be able to exceed, or withdrawal limits will not be entertained that are going beyond the maximum of 400. So therefore, let's look at point number 6. For Cote d'Ivoire only, applicable to all service centers and members in Cote d'Ivoire. Exchange rates in XOF, West Africa and Cote d'Ivoire only, is strictly 610 for deposits and withdrawals. I don't know much about Cote d'Ivoire. I don't have someone doing business there, I know, but when I get one, we shall get more info on this so that they can elaborate more. Maybe I can also get him on Zoom so that you can get to know more about this. So that is it. Let's look at number 7. Chy Mall is a renowned e-commerce trading platform that offers remarkable new retail shopping experiences. We are not an investment company that some people claimed us to be. Hence, it is vital to know we do not encourage new or old members registering. This is very important, brothers and sisters. Quote me right. We are not an investment company that some people claimed us to be. Hence, it is vital to know we do not encourage new or old members registering with multiple accounts, more than 3 accounts. So, I'm one of the people who have been owning more than 10 accounts plus. So this is discouraged right now. The company discourages opening multiple accounts, more than 3 accounts in your names. So you need to have, it encourages building a team than opening up more accounts under you. So those who are interested in doing the business, you should take note of that soon or later, I think having multiple accounts is coming to an end. So take an opportunity when it is still here. So Chy Mall encourages members to refer new members if you like the shopping experiences that come with an opportunity to earn more with us. Of course, it is earning more. You earn more when you refer than you refer yourself. That is has no doubt. So Chy Mall's greatest goal is to achieve at least 100 million users by the end of 2025. So Chy Mall would, this is what I understand from this, wants real users, independent users, not a person owning more than 10 accounts to have statistics that we have 10 people in the business. Yes, it is is one person owning an account. It is looking at having over 100 million users by the end of 2025. So if we work together with this, I think this can be achievable by having multiple users on the independent users on the platform, so that we can also achieve the goals of being listed on a stock exchange by come the specified time CHY promised us. So the list of country representatives and warehouses in Benin, Burkina Faso, Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, and Togo are as follows. So I'll be recording a video listing these service centers and warehouses that, as they have been mentioned in this Communique 29.1 that was dated 22nd October 2020, and with their contacts and addresses on how you can reach them if you need to make a recharge via those service centers, so that you don't find difficulties when it comes to withdrawing your funds or your profits from Chy Mall back office. So I think I should stop here. If there's questions regarding what the updates we have talked about, I think this is where the questions were coming from. Please, by show of hands, you can let me know so that we can talk about it. For those on Zoom, thank you very much for joining me. Let me check out on the questions that we have on YouTube, so that we can also get to hear from those watching us right now. Okay. Caveria, thank you very much. You're watching live from Cyprus. God bless you. God bless you, brother. Thanks for joining us. Muhammad, thank you very much. Allah bless you too, my brother. Thank you very much. Daniel, thank you very much for appreciating the efforts. I very much appreciate you. So, Bad Mop, greetings, my brother. Thank you very much. I'm so happy to have you here tonight. Those having questions regarding the update I have just given you, please bring it forward so that we can talk about it without wasting any time. I said these updates will not go beyond 30 minutes. I'll be ending them soon. So we have just covered like around 16 minutes. Let's use the remaining minutes to talk about those things that you feel like you need to know regarding the Communique. How do you recharge your accounts? Let me know how you've been recharging your accounts and where you recharging from, which country you're charging from, and if you have your service center and warehouse, you can leave it in the comment that you use to recharge your accounts from, so that you can also help others understand how they can also recharge their accounts that side. So thank you very much, those joining me. For those who are here for the very first time, you can remember to click on the subscribe button on my YouTube channel. You can as well click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I go live, whenever I upload new content for you guys. Remember, we are not only telling stories here, we're not only teaching you e-commerce, but we are also helping saving people's lives. We are also helping change people's financial status. When you share my video and let someone know about the e-commerce concept, how they can also get started by making money, you are helping them also improve on their standards of living. So thank you very much. Keep sharing, keep subscribing, keep being notified whenever I have something new to share with you guys. Those watching from Ghana, Nigeria, bigger brothers and sisters, I very much appreciate you. Someone, Baruch is asking, so do we need to stop creating other accounts? Yes, the service centers are encouraged to tell their teams to stop registering more than 3 accounts. So the truth must be told. I have to tell you what is in the Communique. It's not all about making money, having people bringing in several accounts as an one individual, but it's all about communicating what is going on from the company. So those who feel disappointed by putting this forward to people, so you forgive me, but I have to tell them what is really going on ground. Remember, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a guy sharing the concept on how you can make money online via e-commerce, and also helping you understand how you can become successful in online trading. Nana, thank you very much, Nana. I'm so happy to hear from you, Nana. I'm so happy to hear from Nana. Those having questions on Zoom, please. Yes, let me talk to someone here. Olaide.
Good evening, Faris.
Good evening, brother. How are you today?
I'm fine. Okay, I have a question this evening.
Yes, please.
Now, from what you just said about transfer of points,
Hmm.
because normally I'm calling from Nigeria. My name is Olaide.
Yes,
Now,
Olade.
normally as a leader, I transfer points to my downlines, and like if I want to do registration now, my service center, I pay them, they send points to me. And
Hmm.
sometimes they send more than 500, 1,000. Now, does it mean the service center will not be able to send more than 400 to me? Number one question. Now, even if service center is given the power to send more than 400, I as an individual, can I transfer more than 400 points to any of my members?
Now, you will not be able to transfer more than 400 points to any of your members. The powers are in the service center to help you do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the service center can transfer more than 400 points.
Yes, please.
Okay, so that's all right. Thank you so much, Faris.
Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. God bless you. Have a wonderful night.
Yeah, you too.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
So we have questions here. Let me look at questions on Zoom. We have questions here on Zoom. So what happens to those that have more than 3 accounts already? You will do your KYC, but I think soon or later having multiple accounts is not going to be allowed. I think they will even leave the 3 accounts, and every individual must do 1 account, because every account has to verify its KYC, know your customer. So it is very important. We know you have 1 ID, you are 1 person, you cannot verify your account. These things have been happening in businesses, especially when it is a legit business. You don't need to have more than 1 account. They don't really recommend it. So you have 1 KYC, 1 person, 1 individual. Yeah, 2 accounts are fine. Babide Alice, 2 accounts are fine, 3 accounts are fine, but you can have right now. You can still register them and have them as many as you can, but it is discouraged by the company. Totally discouraged by the company. So because of the difficulties you can face later on when you're verifying your accounts. Ray Mensa is asking, does this really mean that withdrawals must be done through the service center? If you registered via the service center, recharge via the service center, you can withdraw via the service center. And those who registered via Bitcoins from the company, recharging via the company, you can only withdraw via the company. You'll not be able to withdraw via the service centers. Livingstone is asking, how is it possible to have 2 different entities to have 1 account? What details are needed if they are interested, but one has no money to register, though they combine funds to register? That one is upon your agreement. If you have 2 different people, you cannot manage to open up with a VIP 5, for example. You merge up as a team. It's all about you coming up with IDs. Which IDs should we use when we are verifying our account? In case we need to do password reset, you need to give details of the account you used when registering it. So I think you can agree on that. In which names should we put the account, so that you can go over that. So thanks for the questions. Let's go back to those on YouTube so that we can see how we can also help them. Badmop is asking, furthermore, why is it that withdrawals have been shifted to only once a day? This has been happening like this. I don't know how you've been operating, but some standard procedures have been operating like this. Maybe you are not aware. For the last, I think it is coming to 2 years, some things have not changed at all. Maybe they just wanted to emphasize so that those who are not aware, they can also be informed about this. Emily Nkurunzimana, thank you very much for joining me from Burundi. I'm so glad to have you here tonight. Lameka, hi, kindly help me on, I can transfer Chy points to a friend who is not in my side. So you can contact customer care 5. If you have a list of customer care numbers, contact customer care 5. It will direct you on what to do so that you can transfer points to a different network So thank you very much for that. But still, you can do via, if it is not, if it they're not working on you on that, you can use your service center to help you write to customer care so that they can transfer your points to the other side. It is for your own security of your assets. Patience is asking, you haven't talked about withdraw through the banks. So withdraw through the banks, Patience, I'm in a country where we don't have these withdrawals through the banks. Maybe it is I'm a service center owner. I do a special arrangement for those who would like to get money in the bank. Once they transfer to me, then we may have a special arrangement for them so that they can have money paid to them in their bank accounts. So that is upon the service center agreement. As it was mentioned in the communique. It is on the agreement with your service center on how they can do those transfers for you. So if you're in a country that has been benefiting in these services, thank God you have had them. But for the last 17 months plus, I've never had any funds paid in my bank account since it is not applicable in my country. So I try to do them on behalf of my team as an individual, but not as a company. Someone is asking, is there any service centers in US? We have. Natalie something. We have so many. We have around 3 service centers in US. Please contact the person who has referred you here so that you can get a list of service centers in US. We have around 3 service centers in US that are operational. Someone is asking, how can I withdraw with BTC when I opened with dollars? You save it has been applicable for those who recharge with dollars and you were withdrawing via BTC. It has been working very well. So if you did that before the implementation of this, I think this was implementation of this. If it is implemented, if you started like that, maybe you'll be still able to do that. But those who will come in later after this communique, you charge with CHY points via the company. You only withdraw via Bitcoins. So you just have to save your wallet in your back office and proceed to withdraw when the wallet is already saved in the back office. Remember, if you don't fill all the gaps when you are saving your wallet, you'll not be able to save it. If there's any missing info unfilled, you'll not be able to save your wallet in your back office. If there's info that is not applicable to you, just write not applicable and continue to save your wallet so that